affectionately as BGSQD, is right over there with our lovely book table. With
Sheela, there's also an exhibit of photos there this weekend.
what?
Exhibit of photos this weekend at the Bureau.
Your photos?
Yeah, Sunday.
Okay, you'll come up here and tell people.
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Ethan Gonzalez, and I'm a photographer, and I've been photographing the meatpacking district for years. And at the Bureau of General Services Queer Division this Sunday from 3 to 6, I'll be showing my photographs. I have a photo exhibit on the wall, and I'll be able to talk to you about them. And if you have any questions about the photographs that I'm exhibiting, so come down to the store, the bookstore, at the center on 13th Street, and between 3 and 6. I'll be there. Thank you.
Yay!
Very gracious to be in the space, and I thank them for all that they've done to support the community with their selling their books and everything.
Okay, so make sure to buy some books over there so they can stay in business. They were the last LGBT bookstore in New York. In fact, not even last. After all of them died and closed up, then they decided to start a new LGBT bookstore. So that was very brave of them, and we'd like to make sure they stick around. They have been our bookseller basically since they came into existence, and they're really wonderful to us. They let us have the Buy Book Club in their space for free, and we really enjoyed it in there, and it was a little distracting with all your photos on the wall. Trying to pay attention to our reading like a couple days ago, because his photos are quite striking. Okay, so next up we have Nora Olsen. This is her second time at the, I think the last time we weren't the awards yet, we were just bylines. Okay, so Nora Olsen is the author of the YA novels Frenemy of the People, Swans and Clans, and The End, 5 Queer Kids Save the World. That was the one she read last time. Her next book, Maxine Wore Black, is forthcoming from Bold Strokes Books, Soliloquy, in October 2014. It's still forthcoming? It's out? Oh, okay. She lives in New York's Hudson Valley with her girlfriend and 2 cats. That sounds adorable. I want to come visit. Olsen will read from her recent young adult novel, Frenemy of the People, which I think is such a great title, about 2 high school girls, one bisexual and one a lesbian, who hate each other with a passion of 1,000 suns until they fall in love. Come on up to the podium.
I'm not going to explain anything. It's really obvious. You'll just understand what's going on. What that girl Lexi said really bothered me. I knew she was just being mean-spirited and trying to hurt me, even though I was reaching out to her. She's just like that, all sour and bitter, every second, for no reason. But what she said was nagging at me, the part about how did I really know I was bi if I hadn't even kissed a girl. I thought I would like kissing a girl, but what if I was wrong? What if it wasn't like I imagined? Like, I thought I would love the Great American Scream Machine at Six Flags, but actually, I hated it and I threw up. In the souvenir picture, which was taken right after the first loop where you go upside down, you can even see the puke starting to come out of my mouth. A thin stream of it. My best friend was so amused, she bought the picture as a keychain, even though it was seriously overpriced. I worried about this the whole drive home after school. The kissing thing, not the puking thing. Although, when you think about it, it's the same mouth you puke with as you kiss with, which is gross. Okay, so then we have a part where she takes her sister to dance class, and I would love to read it to you because it's amazing, but, you know, we're short on time here, so I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. She's taken her sister to the dance class, and now she is basically just waiting for it to be over, so she's kind of just looking around the parking lot. I surveyed the small strip of stores. Mom owed me big time for this. There was a drugstore, a run-down-looking store that seemed to sell balloons and watch bands, but it was closed for the day, a laundromat, and a head shop called Purple Haze. Then I saw Ramona Hoskins coming out of the head shop. Ramona Hoskins, who went by Ramon, had graduated from Parlington High School last June. She was the only other out lesbian I had ever met. Well, met in the sense of I knew who she was because she was in all the school plays and also mock trial. I'm not sure she knew me. She had dated that awful Lexi. They were both into left-wing things and being strident and frowny, but I got the impression that Ramon was basically a normal person, unlike Lexi. Here was my chance to get some girl action. She was heading toward a beat-up Ford Pinto. I had to intercept her before she left. Hey, Ramon! I had to sprint across practically the entire parking lot yelling. By the time I got there, I was winded. She was standing in front of her car with her key in the lock, looking quizzical. She was tall and had a striking pale face with high cheekbones and dyed red hair. She was holding an unlit cigarette in the other hand. You're Ramon Hoskins, I said, panting. I am aware of that, she said coolly. I go to Parlington, I told her. I'm a junior this year. Oh, she said. She wasn't making this easy. Did lesbians have to be unfriendly? What was a good pickup line? I remembered one. Did your dad have sex with a carrot? But that didn't seem like a winner. You have beautiful eyes, I told her. Did she? They were okay. Was your father a thief who stole stars from the sky? What? She said, narrowing her supposedly star-like eyes. She opened the door of her Pinto. No, wait. That was supposed to be a pickup line? But I think I got it wrong, I said hurriedly. I was just wondering if you'd like to go out with me. She smiled and looked more pleasant. That is really sweet, and you are totally adorable, but I'm actually leaving for college in like 4 hours. My parents are driving me. I should have been there already for orientation, but I had a bad asthma attack. Peter Tosh says marijuana is good for asthma, so I decided to buy some supplies that I don't know if you can get in Norton, Massachusetts. I didn't understand how inhaling smoke of any kind could be good for asthma, but I put that thought aside. Well, maybe I can just give you a kiss then, I blurted out. A goodbye kiss? She laughed and slammed the car door shut. Am I even awake? She asked herself. Then she took 3 steps over to me and kissed me on the lips. I knew right away I was totally bisexual. It felt completely different from kissing Slobber and Robert. I don't know if it's a boy-girl thing or if everyone just kisses differently. Her lips were the softest thing I had ever encountered in my life. I felt as if I was having an out-of-body experience. Everything was gone, except for the kissing. She touched the back of my head and stroked my hair lightly. Then she released me. Well, I'll definitely never forget you, whoever you are, she said. I hope you like college. She got in her car, slammed the door, and started it up. The engine coughed twice and then caught. She left the parking lot waving at me. I made buckle your seatbelt motions, but she still hadn't done it by the time she was out of sight. I had a big stupid grin on my face. I was a real bisexual, and no mean girl could say I wasn't.
Okay, and now for a musical interlude. We not only bring you live readings, we bring you live music. So, Rory Kelly is a small red-headed tornado sound. Her aggressive acoustic guitar style complements raw powerhouse vocals to pack a serious punch. First-time listeners often comment, "I can't believe that voice came out of that body." The singer-songwriter has been compared to Alanis Morissette and Janis Joplin for catchy, melodic songwriting style and raw vocal power. Music videos and tour dates are available on her website. Is that RoryKelly.com?
Yep, Rory Kelly.
Okay. Kelly will play songs from her forthcoming album, Rising, 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 currently in a crowdfunding campaign on Rockethook. And I some discs over there?
I
for sale?
do.
Okay, cool. And a sign-up list so people can know when
Oh,
to
I
come and
yeah.
see your shows?
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys, I'm gonna move this over so you can see my pretty purple guitar. So, I'm a singer-songwriter. I am also starting a movement called Songs to Start a Fire. Songs to Start a Fire is one part concert series, one part empowerment ritual. It is aimed at empowering the queer community and women and marginalized people everywhere. Because there are too many of us. So I'm doing a mini Songs to Start a Fire tonight. I'm going to be up here a couple more times. And so we're doing something a little different today. My first song is about walking away from something really gross. Apparently, I learned this the hard way. People on Craigslist who offer to help you with your music career aren't always super nice. So this is a song about how I learned that and then how I walked away from it. And what we're going to do, this is going to be a ritual for whatever you guys need to walk away from in your life. So I want you to do a little bit of visualization with me. You can close your eyes or not, as you like. But I want you to think about whatever it is in your life that you may want to steer clear of and let go of in the future. I'm going to play this song about walking away. And as I get towards the end, I want you to picture that thing in your life that you want to get away from. And do what you got to do. Ball it up, throw it in the trash, toss it off a mountain, beat it up, whatever feels good. You know, whatever feels right. It's in your head. We won't know if you do anything illegal. And then we'll move on to more positive stuff the next time I'm up here. This song is called American Daydream. This American daydream wrapped me up in gauze and paint. It gave me a relapse that I liked it better that way. And that made it true, I thought, but it shouldn't be that way. So where do I go with the ripped eyes dangling from my veins? I don't care what you say. It's easy to walk away, to walk away, to walk away from this. The conversation has been telling in many ways, but it is not pushing me closer to my goal. And there's bioworking tickets and bills in my face are making me think I should just do as I'm told. I don't care what you say. It's easy to walk away, to walk away, to walk away from. Get ready now. Get ready to throw that thing in the trash, push it off the mountain, do whatever's coming. 5, 6, 7, 8, I can think of better ways to make me like you than to tell me that I'm pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm not gonna fall for any of this, I know it all too well. These American bad boys thought they got one over on me. They come with red Sharpies to make editor's marks on my body. I don't care what you say.
favorite song.